Okay, so this is the second video after the one that I just made. Well, this is actually always recording because YouTube live streaming works so bad for me, so I'm just going to record it like with my phone with a voice note, and I guess then I'll upload it with TuneStore or whatever. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the first time that I fell in love, and also if I remember, like also how does it feel to never have been in a real relationship? I know that a lot of people know what that feels, but for the people that don't, I don't know. I just want to talk about it, whether somebody cares or not. So yeah, I just want to talk about the first time I fell in love. I was 17. I'm not going to say the date or the exact scenario because I don't want the person to identify herself. So yeah, I was just 17, and I also need to talk about the before that day. And so growing up, like that you always have those high school loves, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. I never felt attracted by any girl in my school. Why? Because they all always seemed the same to me. Like, and I'm not saying you had to be different like me or whatever, because I was just someone normal, like a normal kid. But like I never, I mean, I felt that, yeah, with only one girl, one or two girls that I got to kiss them. But like it was just some dumb challenges that you do, like never real relationships. But yeah, that was like in the first grade of high school in Argentina. I don't know who that is in other countries. But yeah, that was when I was, I think, 12 or 13. But like after that, like I never fell in love for anybody. And I remember like this girl that was in love with me, and they they came to tell me, and I was like, bro, I don't care. Like I don't want to date you. So it wasn't like I was desperate for love, like some guys can be. Like that was not my case. Um, so that was when I was 13. So 13 or 12 to 17, that's a 5 or 4 year gap, and that's actually a lot. And honestly, I think it's not normal for you to not be in love with anybody, not have any interest. But I don't know. I was just doing my thing. I was alright. I used to play a lot of video games and used like spend time on that. I was not really thinking about girls. So yeah. Um. Also, on that years, like first and second grade, 12 and 13 years old, I only like did like 5 kisses, bro. They were just like I say, those dumb challenges, AI, dare you to kiss this and that. Okay, but none of them were romantic kisses, like real kisses. You know what I mean? And I don't know, that is just so crazy. Then I never got to do that. Like it's just so crazy. But yeah, that was like the like my background used to call it that way. So when I was 17 and I fell in love, real love, of what I thought it was like real love. So the thing is, yeah, I was 17, and let's say I was going to a birthday party of a friend. Um, so we were going like with our main group, and then of this friend, there was going like another group of friends of him that we did not know. So we was going to meet up in this place to celebrate the birthday, um, to have the birthday party. So we came first, and then this group came later, and there was her, okay, the girl that I fell in love with, and I saw her, and it was not like Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, I'm in love. Like it was like I discovered all that throughout the night, and I didn't really understand what I was feeling because it was the first time. Like I didn't know what that feels like. It was the first time in 17 years that I feel something that is strong. So hold on, let me check this is recording. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that was the first time. Um, so the thing lasted like the night lasted like I don't know, like 3 hours, 3 hours and a half, I don't know. And I used to say it like when they come, of course, we say hi to each other, and that's all. Then I didn't talk to her. I didn't knew her Instagram or whatever. So that ended. And I just remember one time of the night, like we were sitting in a bar, bro, I was just looking at her, and it was like I was, how do I say it, like in a trance. Like I was out of this world just looking at her beauty, bro. It was just so crazy feeling that for the first time. Like if you never been in love, like I hope you be, but he's just so crazy. And for me, it's one of the most beautiful things I ever felt in my life. And whether it didn't work like after, but bro, that feeling that exact night when I was 17, I still remember it, bro, and it bring a smile to my face, and it's just so crazy, and I'm just so thankful for God to get me to live that moment. So yeah, I just remember that, bro. It's so fascinating that love, like just remembering things can bring you so many joy and happiness. I don't know. I just love that. And okay, so yeah, after that, like okay, the birthday party ended, and they, I got her Instagram by a friend like a few days later, and that was even crazier. Like because in my school, like they were just normal girls. Let's say like I don't know that I know that don't make any sense, but like I wanted like something different in order to catch my attention, and I wanted that, but I was the normal kid, the most normal kid ever, so that didn't make any sense. But of course, I didn't knew nothing at the time, so it's okay. But I saw her, and she was like an alternative girl, like the ones that I don't know listen to have that music and have that dark aesthetic, whatever. She was not an emo or anything like that. She just had her own aesthetic at the time. That I mean, the most important thing is that she had an identity that for me the other people didn't have, and also I didn't have an identity. So after that, I knew that in order to be at her level, to put it that way, I had to change myself. So I started like dyeing my hair, letting my hair grow, starting to dress different, starting to listening uh, to different music, in order to make myself different, just like she appeared to me. Okay, that was my logic at the time. So I tried that, and I also knew that because I was not that yet. Okay, so when I got her Instagram, I saw that she loved music. So it was 2021. Like I say in the other video, I started music because I wanted to make a song like him, but so that is switched to making a song for her. Why? It was not a song like saying, "Hey, I love you" or whatever. But I wanted to make a song so beautiful that she can listen to it. Like I don't know, I follow her on Instagram. I post a song and she can see it and listen to it. Okay, so I wanted to make that song so she can get like interested in me, know that I'm something weird. For example, she liked music, and I was making music, so we had that thing in common. And after that, we can maybe start like talking, be friends, our relationship, whatever. but there had to be an start point, and for me that was my start point. And I know it don't make any sense because you can simply say hi, hey, what's up, but that was not how I was thinking at the time, because like I don't know, I just didn't know what I was doing. So the thing is, that special song that I wanted to make, was never able to do it. And I try every single night to make the song, every single night. Like, she was the first thing in the morning and the last thing in the night. Like, she was my everything. And that is not okay. That, like, you always need to be your everything, but at a time, it was not like that. So I was feeling drained. I was feeling down. I was feeling like I had no energy left because, like, you just imagine that every night you need to resolve 2 plus 2, and you do it for months, and you cannot, like, you don't want to look at 2 plus 2 anymore. Like, you're done with that. But I feel like that was everything I was thinking of. That was just basically my purpose of living, no matter how dumb it sounds now. That was literally my life. So the thing is, I was not able to make this song, and you know, I didn't want it to keep going, just to put it that way. And then after that, like, I got to make the song, but the song, I realized while I was doing it that it was not for her, it was for me. So I sang everything that I was feeling, and after that, I found some ease. But of course, I never got to put the song because like, in the first place, I just wanted to make a happy song like Clairo or whatever, like those bedroom pop songs. I don't know, but something happy, of course. I don't want to make a song to talk about sad stuff because obviously I don't want to show that version of myself to her if I want her to get to know me. You know what I mean? That don't make any fucking sense. So yeah, I got to make the song. I don't really remember when I made it. I think I think it was after. Honestly, bro, I have no idea. I know it was in 2022, but it was like at the end or after it. So when I was feeling at my lowest, then I met the other girl that I made almost song for, or almost all of them, and the one that I talked in the other video. So yeah, that was basically it. So I like I never feel love or experience love the right way, like everybody does, and that is so fucked up, honestly. And it's sad, but it's just what it is. It was just what happened, and I cannot go back in time and change everything. And also, I don't know. I think I learned from all of that, but at the same time, all those things that I learned, um, does not matter at all because I don't know. There was no outcome in regardless, like in the matter of real love, with someone else. At least not by now. Oh. So yeah, after that, I met the other one, the other girl, and it's like she was in some way her replacement. Like, she took her place. Like, I was with a girl in my mind all this time, and when that girl was about to go, because I was feeling so down and I didn't want to know anything else. Not because I stopped loving her, because because I was not able to make this song, is because for me it was over. Like, I have lose. So yeah, I used I used to that I failed. So okay, I failed, and I didn't really thought. tough often after that because I used met the other one. And okay, with this one, yeah, we got to talk. We got to be friends. All that I talk about in the other video, like I didn't really get into any of that. But yeah, we just follow each other on Instagram. We talked, and I asked her what's up. We start talking to her. We start doing calls, nah, the typical things, and we start to go to places. I don't know, the typical things. Um, I was not looking for a partner, for a girlfriend. I was just happy to have a friend. For she to, I was happy that she was my friend, and that's all. But with time, of course, it got difficult because when you like talk with someone every day, and that person is your everything, it's like you stop worrying about yourself, and no matter how well you think you are, if you are not your biggest fan or your top priority, is not going to work out. I don't know, like it's just so fucked up that I mean it's not in all the cases, but with girls things don't work out like they do with your male friends. If you're a male, like I have friends that I talk, we can talk like every 6 months, and it's like everything is still okay, and we're still friends, and it's just so healthy that way. But that was not the case with her, and why I didn't understood at the time. But now I see that it was because I wanted something else that I was suppressing myself for because of this rule that I talked in the other video, and I don't really want to talk about it because I don't. But it's just so fucked up that I never got to experience real love. Okay, uh, it's not because I'm weird. It's not because I don't know how to talk to people. But like, bro, I thought, okay, anything, whatever. It's not because like I don't know any of that. It's because it was just so unfortunate that those had to be my situations. It's like I mean I try to think about an example. It's like you're falling from a parachute and you have like empty field and you fall in a hole. Like you know what I mean? There's a giant clean field and you fall into the only two holes that are there. Like it's just being unlucky, and I think that's what happened to me. But at the same time, I think everything has a purpose. Everything happens for a reason, and if it had to be that way, it's because of something. Of course, I learn things, a lot of things, and I'm able to think about some things the way some people don't. Not because I'm special or because any of that, because I went through these situations, and it's been already years. Like from when I was 17, it's been already 4 years. From the other one has been 3 years, and I'm someone that think a lot, whether that's good or not. I think a lot, and I came to a lot of the conclusions, and I remember a lot of things. So, I mean, at least they help me not to make the same mistakes with someone new. But the thing is that someone new does not exist. So it's like at the same time, I don't have nobody to not apply, but to like blossom myself because of all those things that I went through, all that knowledge. So it's like it doesn't like nothing matters. Like nothing of what I went through like makes sense or have a meaning because all the things in my mind that bro, why do I want to keep things in my mind if I cannot like blossom myself in the real world with real people like me? That honestly is such a waste. But yeah, I don't really know to talk about because I already talked about a lot of things in the other video. But yeah, that's all. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Um, yeah, that's all. I hope you have enjoyed my talk. I don't know. See you later if I make another video. Bye.